Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Very slow price action at the moment. Also over the weekend it was very slow. That generally the entire market is slow at the moment. Today I don't expect much price action either because the US stock market is closed. We're still tracking an overall Elliott wave triangle on this chart. I took a look at the bigger picture in previous videos. Currently here tracking the microstructure. The idea is, if it all goes well, that this low on the 10th of June marked the low of the B wave of the triangle. Triangles consist of 5 waves, A, B, C, D, E. That's how you label them. Each of the subwaves is corrective. Oftentimes the C wave is a complex one. The E wave can be a triangle itself, which I don't think applies here. Now, if all goes well, this was the B wave low. Price moved up in a 3-wave move, which I would count as a WXY correction. It moved up in a 3-wave move, or actually you can call it an ABC, doesn't matter, in a C wave here, topped on the 14th of July, and then came down in what could be a 3-wave move as well, A, B, C, in a D wave, and the current view is that an E wave might have started, but if it has, then it's really slow. It's very slow. Looks a little bit like what we did here, just in small, but really slow. We're tracking primarily an E wave because this is what would be needed to complete a triangle. We only have 4 waves so far, we need 5. Now, of course, we don't know at this stage if the E wave really has started because price action is extremely slow, and so far it shows only 3 waves up on a very small time frame, so not big enough to call it the E wave already complete. Now, ideal target for the E wave would be between 30 cents and 34. So if we don't even get there, then it probably isn't an E wave that's playing out here. But either way, you know, it would only be, it's just we're just tracking it. I don't see a very clear or reliable or even attractive trade setup here at the moment on the chart until the chart develops a clean impulse. So bigger picture obviously suggests we are moving in this triangle and another low would still be expected. Another bear market low basically. Now that could happen more directly. I mean, if the price decides to go down more directly, which would still be in line with our expectations, just sort of without the scenic route, here taking the E wave, but just a more direct breakdown, then a first indication that's going to happen, that we are making a new bear market low more directly, there would be a break below 24 cents, the currently labeled D wave low, followed by a break below 22 cents, the B wave low. When the B wave is broken, the triangle is broken to the downside. Okay, then we cannot expect another E wave. Well, we wouldn't then call it a triangle anyway. It would just probably be an ending diagonal, which is another possible interpretation. But essentially both are pointing to the downside. This would be the ending diagonal. Might then evolve in something like a wedge pattern. Too early to say. But essentially in both we are expecting currently further downside. Now the first indication that something more bullish might be going on would be a break above 38 cents, but we are far away from that. Now looking at the microstructure, this hasn't changed from previous videos. So the idea is that, hey, you know, we came down into this support area for an X wave. So basically the idea is that if this is supposed to work out as an E wave, then the subwave structure would be a WXY. So that is a structure in which each of the subwaves is a 3-wave move. Then we would now be in the Y wave, ideally, okay, ideally, or maybe we're still in the X wave, but the key support here is 24.7 cents. And if the price decides to move up from here, we would first see an A wave, then a B wave, and a C wave. The problem is it's not doing much. I mean, you can count it. You can count this as a leading diagonal, a wave 1, then a wave 2 to the downside, off wave A, right? But it would really need to keep going to go now. Break above the B wave high here, 26.7 cents would be a first indication that, yes, the A wave is unfolding. Honestly, this price action would rather suggest a break to the downside to me. Very much likely because I expect that for Bitcoin, Ethereum as well. But this is essentially the area where it should turn around if it's doing this A wave to the upside. At the moment, this looks like an ascending wedge, which is likely to break to the downside. So it's likely at this stage to at least test the 24.7 cent level. So yeah, again, it's not a reliable trade setup for higher anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks, because we're dealing currently not with impulses, okay? Very important. We're just dealing with corrective structures. I mean, if you want to trade this to the upside, look, you can always set a stop loss below either the box or below the last swing low here. At around 24.9 cents. I mean, somewhere below that. But it's just nothing that I would count as a reliable trade setup for higher. It's more like a wait and see until we see clarity or a first confident setup. But I mean, one interesting setup I think that would happen is if we really get into this region, create a more sustained or more pronounced ABC structure here in this E wave to short the fifth wave down. I mean, that might be interesting. We'll look at that when we get there. But at the moment, yes, I'm looking for a potential recovery, but it's not high confidence. Hopefully that's clear. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the video description. And if you want to check the membership out, you are very welcome to do that. Very welcome to do that, to join a great community. As a channel member, you get access to our weekly live streams. They're always educational. You can always put some requests in as well for me to look at. Then we offer a lot of educational material about Elliott wave and trading. And you can join our chat rooms. And as gold member, you get access to a lot of daily market updates and short-term signals and Elliott wave updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.